This is the WellFounder Podcast.
Welcome to the show, Elizabeth. It's an absolute pleasure having you on today.
Thank you for having me. And I'm looking forward to our conversation.
Likewise. I love talking to people in the marketing space, especially, the personal branding space as well, because that's something I do need to work on myself as well. So, yeah, so it's good having another person in there. Well, before we dive in, I always like to kick off by asking my guests to introduce themselves to, tell us who you are, what you do, and how you go into that.
Yeah. Okay. My name is Lisa Didenko. I'm a professional marketeer. I have career in marketing. So I worked in Rakuten Viber for 3 years. Then I resigned last year and switched to freelance and personal branding area. Personal branding was always my passion. So I started to take some clients, and I also started a tech startup platform that helps entrepreneurs to build and monetize their personal brand on LinkedIn. Yeah, now it's my passion. Yeah, I have clients as I had, but startup takes a lot of my time now and my mind.
I love it. I remember you were telling me about this awesome platform that you had, which I find very, very interesting. It's not like your typical personal branding agency, something a little bit different. Could you dive in more? Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, sure. So we found a problem that 71% of entrepreneurs, they struggle with consistent content creation. But personal brands, they deliver 5x greater reach than corporate channels. So we thought how we can help those entrepreneurs and startuppers to build their personal brand, because they don't have time for it, and they don't have sometimes enough money, and they don't want to delegate their personal brand. So we think how we can help, and we come up with idea where they receive their personalized strategy content plan based on their LinkedIn profile, based on their preferences, their knowledge. And on the other side, we also analyze LinkedIn trends, and we suggest them themes that will work good for them. And we also suggest drafts of the post, so they can edit them. They can faster than in any AI tool, interact with it, and then be consistent with their content, because what you need to do to grow a personal brand is to be consistent and to be authentic.
I love it. And is this just to dive deeper? Is this like a software tool, or is this like an agency type of thing?
Yeah, it's a software tool. So you're going
Okay.
through onboarding on our platform. Maybe I can share and show later.
Yeah.
And you're going through onboarding. Then you receive your content plan. Yeah, like you have a calendar in Notion, but it's like on a platform with your planned themes. And then straight from the calendar, you can create your draft of the post. So you are going through different steps. You choose what you want. You add your experience. You add your knowledge, and then we help you to create draft. You edit it directly on a platform, and you can schedule and post directly from the platform. Then, for example, next day we remind you about your new post, and you can do it like this. So we are now on our first stage where we have this calendar and posts, but we are also working on very advanced analytics, where our platform will make analysis of your old post, of your current posts, and will suggest you strategic decisions about your content, about your personal branding. And we are also analyzing LinkedIn trends, but in the future, we're also working on the feature where we show you trends and what is trendy, what is popular, so you can see for yourself what you can do.
I love it. I love AI tools. I'm like a big geek when it comes to AI tools. So I like to learn a little bit more, especially what the founders and entrepreneurs are creating with AI is amazing. Like you guys are going to take all of our jobs away, basically, with these things. So it's like,
Actually, we have two
yeah,
directions. Like one is entrepreneur for entrepreneurs. The second direction is for marketing agencies because we
uh,
understand that some agencies they want to be more effective and to help
yeah.
more clients, so they can use this software for themselves.
I see. Okay, that's good news. Something we could actually use that would that would take
Yeah.
us out of the job. Very interesting. I like it because of it will make I can see using a tool like this that would speed up your workflow, basically make you more efficient. And instead of because if you're working with the client, I don't know about you, but how we tend to work with clients, we spend a lot of time with them on planning and preparation and all that, and that takes a lot of time. So I'm suspecting a tool like yours could come and have half that time
Yeah.
for them. Yeah. Okay. Very interesting. Very, very. And I guess you're on the marketing side. You said you run it with a co-founder.
Yeah. Yeah. I have tech co-founder. So like I am business and on the business and marketing side and product, and my co-founder he's technical. He's like very experienced AI and machine learning engineer, and he's in charge
Mm.
of technical development, operations, and very like serious stuff for me. Yeah.
The techie side. Yeah, I love it. And at what stage are you guys at now? Have you launched it
Yeah.
or is it
Yeah.
what stage?
We launched it, but for closed circle. So yes, you can
Mm.
register on a platform. You can still access to like some like we have free trial, but we launched this app for our beta testers, and actually for people who are listening our podcast, we also have like an offer that they can become our beta testers who will
Mm.
test our platform with ourselves. Like we'll receive like free certain amount of posts and will give us
Mm.
feedback, and we'll receive like more advanced functionality because we are now in this stage where we want to be sure that everything is working as we think is working, and then like yeah launch to the whole audience. So yeah, we are now like we are the new product.
Makes sense. I can see it doing really well because of a lot of AI tools are coming, coming
Yeah.
yeah, mainstream now, like creating. So I guess this is like the golden age. We're still early days with AI. So a tool like this, if you can carve out your niche and own that niche, I haven't come across anything like this before. So that is very, very interesting. All right, then let's talk some more about personal branding
Yeah.
itself. It's a term everybody kind of has their definition of it, but I'd like to know, what does personal branding, what does that term mean to you?
Yeah, so personal branding for me is about making your expertise visible through consistent demonstration of authority over time. So
Mm,
you talk consistently about how you can help people, about who you are, what you know, and how you can help, and then people remember you, and then you become like thought leader, and then you receive your business
mm,
goals, for example, or what you want to achieve. So first you share your expertise, then you receive something, or like just have a mission. And yeah, and that's also your reputation, because I think that personal branding, like it's what you say out loud to the audience and what the people know about you, how they see you.
I like it. And when you see, when that term comes about, I think of entrepreneurs like Gary V or Joe Rogan, or what's the other one? Forget his name, Tony Robbins.
Mhm.
People like this remind me of great personal brands. So I'm guessing that is kind of like that. You're talking about stuff like that, basically.
I think that not only like people with big following have personal brands.
Mm.
I think everyone
Okay.
who talk about something, like practically, I think everyone has personal brand. So
Okay.
personal brand is what people say about you when you are not in the room. Some people say nothing because say nothing about you, so you don't have like personal brand, like maybe for a lot of people, but some people with whom you talk, like your friends, they know you and they say something about you. This is your personal brand, and you want to be owner of your personal brand, and you want that more people know you in certain way, so you can form it. Because like Gary Vee and like Gary Vaynerchuk, they all formed their personal brand, so we know how they wanted us to know about them.
I like it. And it kind of leads me to my next question, which is, why is it important then for entrepreneurs? Why would you recommend they build their personal brand? Why not stay in the background and nobody knows who they are, for instance?
Yeah, so let's talk about the numbers. So I shared in the beginning that personal accounts deliver 5x greater reach than corporate channels. So if it's entrepreneurs, we always talk about the like goals, about money, so and about investments. So first, it's like this channel is one of the most effective ways now to reach your target audience, to reach your goals. And why this matters? Because people buy from people, not companies. Like, because now like the market is crowded, and your personal brand can become like very serious competitive differentiator. Also, like trust factor, like when two companies have like offer similar solutions, because a lot of companies now, like it's easier to build companies, software companies, for example, tech companies, and clients will choose founder not because they have like better software, but because they trust the founder, because they like saw them on LinkedIn, for example. LinkedIn now is like your business card. You don't need to like have a physical cards. You have LinkedIn now. You share like share code of LinkedIn. Also, it's like opportunity magnet. When you have a like, strong personal brand, when you have your audience, not like big audience, for example, you can have 3,000 followers, but really targeted or audience, and really like who trust you, then you will receive more opportunities. You'll receive more clients. They will reach out to you. And like it's also like network expansion, so you can like build a professional network easier and attract good talent for your business as well. So personal brand is like what I said, that what people know about you, and then they act on this knowledge.
That is so true. It's so true. I agree. Like for me, I think it's important. Like at least you need to be visible. And there's something you said there with the whole people buy from people thing. I used to make that mistake until recently. I used to make that mistake thinking I'm selling to a business, not realizing I'm selling to a person in that business. That is what I'm selling basically. So I couldn't agree more when you say that. And then, okay, so then how can a founder watching this now thinking, you know what, I need to work on my personal brand? What is some things he could do to get started and hopefully build a brand that works for their business?
Yeah, actually, they need to define their goals, what they want to achieve with it. Because, like, starting with goals, you will understand what you like need to do and why you need to do it. Because you can be like you can be influencer on like TikTok or Instagram, and you reach your business goal because maybe you selling some beauty products that you can like advertise on those kind of platforms. Maybe you are like B2B tech entrepreneur, or even B2C tech entrepreneur, but you like tech entrepreneur. So you maybe need to build like personal brand on LinkedIn, and it will bring you more profit. So you need to define your goals and what you want to achieve, and also it will help you to be consistent in like in your on your journey, because you will know why you're doing this. And then you need to define your strategy. So it's more complicated thing, but before you started posting something, like you need to define, like you need to focus on some topics that are around your expertise, and post like on them. For example, our platform, it helps to define the strategy, to define those topics, and it proposes like in which direction it can go. So you just add your perspective, your expertise, and you are in this strategy. So because it's very important, personal branding is long game. You will not build your personal brand in 1 month. Like you need approximately 3-6 months to see first results. It's a long game. You need to be consistent. So you need first goals, to understand your goals, to stay on the path. Second, strategy. Third, you need to like dedicate certain time and work on your post in this time. So maybe I will say a formula like after you define your strategy. So it's always 40%, like what I say, like how we build the strategy. So it's 40% of expertise sharing, then 30% of personal stories, and 30% of industry commentary. But it all depends. It's how we build and we like help on our platform. But we also like look at like background of the person, and then we understand if we need to change something or not.
I love it. And you talk about goals. What are some goals right now that they could set? Is it to get new clients? Is it to be a thought leader? You know, what kind of goals would the personal brand
so
could they set?
From my work with clients, I see two, I think, I see two goals, like from tech entrepreneurs, but maybe other people also relate to them. Maybe some have only one. So first is like have leads for their business, like entrepreneurs. Second is attract investments, so reach investors who will invest in you. And third is to become thought leader and like to become speaker. But this third goal is always also lead to the first, to have more leads, or to the second, have more investments. And investment can be not only like money, it can be like connections. So you look for more opportunities for you through this. So I will say like 3 goals with which clients came to me, and now like our customers come to our platform.
That is very, very insightful right there. I didn't think about the investment. They'll do this to want to attract investment, but that makes a lot of sense. You know, like a lot of them need that funding or networking, or you know, like you said, it's not necessarily about the money, but you know, you might know somebody that could take my business. Very interesting. Very interesting. Interesting. And I'm guessing LinkedIn is your number one platform for building a personal brand. Yeah. Okay.
Now, yes. Yeah, because we are focusing now on entrepreneurs and founders in tech, just because they need personal brand a lot. I think that it's their main channel. It's their first and main channel for growth, because like they can advertise it on Meta, on like TikTok, but the best return will be on personal brand, at least like first time, and then also when they grow, and also B2B founders. So we are focusing on them now, and then we're planning to expand to other platforms. But we first want to succeed on LinkedIn.
I agree. LinkedIn is the number one platform. I didn't used to be a fan of it, but you could get so much business from LinkedIn, so it just makes sense to be on there. Yeah. Elizabeth, we've come to the end of an awesome chat. It's been very insightful chatting to you about personal branding and your company, which is called SetMindset, by the way. But as we wrap up, I always like to ask for one final tip that you could leave us with. Could be Yeah, with personal branding, if there's one thing a founder could do right now to build should I say, call it, I don't want to say profitable, but a successful personal brand or powerful personal brand, what's that thing that they could do?
Yeah. So I would say to register on SetMindset, but no. Let's start. Like I will say that they need to define the mission statement. So they need to fill this phrase that I will say, and after this, from this, will start your journey. So you need to say, I help someone. You need to define who, achieve what, through through like how you help them, how you help them, and this is how how your audience will see you. This is your positioning, and from that start everything. Because even when you register on like SetMindset, we will ask you this question. So you need to define first with whom you help, like your audience, with what you help, like your business, and through how you help, also like your business, and and your goals.
I love it. I love it. That will give you so much clarity just by doing that mini exercise. Great way to wrap up. Elizabeth, what's the best way for anybody to go learn more about you and SetMindset?
Yeah, I think it's the best way is to connect with me on LinkedIn and write me a message there. Because for everyone who listens to this podcast and will message me, I will open like exclusive access to our beta testing communities, where we have a lot of tips, where I work personally with beta testers. They receive 20 plus free posts, and it's limited opportunity. It will be like by the end of July. I think the podcast will be in June. So they have 2 months to register. But if they watch later, then they also can reach out to me. We will like give them some offers that we will have that time. Just DM me. I will also open, and I will also leave a link so you can just go through onboarding on SetMindset Seed. So.
Lovely. Thank you so much once again for coming on, Elizabeth. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me. It was a pleasure to speak with you.